a quick look at what I'm doing here. I am now using the 14K gold solder, easy solder, which I think melts at a lower, has a lower melting point. And that stuff is, as you can see, it's even smaller, like 5 times smaller than the silver solder, and it also costs 3 times more. But it's real gold. The guy swore it was real gold. I checked the reviews, people asking if it was real gold. Yes, 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 it's real gold. And it's acting like real gold too. Once it hits that melting point, it just melts right down into there. So I am gold filling those letters, those practice ring letters. And it's pretty tedious, and I'm going one by one. Seems to be working out so far, but we'll see. Okay, I'm all finished with the gold fill in the lettering, and that third hand right there was priceless when it came to filling in those letters with the gold. So at first I was like, why the hell do I have this? But for that was priceless. The ring is cooling off there in the acid bath. I'll take it out in a couple seconds. I didn't use all my gold, so that's good. I mean, I got like 7 rings to do. We'll see how this turned out. So here it is. I could still do more work on this. This is the gold filled 14K gold filled lettering, solid silver ring. And in my own defense, my workstation isn't really quite set up. I didn't really have light in. I have a light there, but it's not plugged in and hooked up because I need to get this power strip installed over there. I could have just plugged it in, but I'm planning to actually use wire hangers and hang it to the wall and install it and have it on this side so that all the wires hang over this side and go up there. But that's one light, and there's 2 other lights, and I'm just doing this for the first time. I was just trying to get it done, and I was just really anxious to see what I could do. It is tedious. I could do more polishing on this. I polished with a brown Triple E for the rough polish, and then the red rouge for the final polish, and then wiped it with a paper towel. And I am just kind of ready to just kind of relax for the rest of the night. I went out today and picked up the last few things. It's the weekend. Maybe I'll spend the rest of the night putting this video together. But that is, I'm pretty happy with that. There's a little heart on there from last night. Practice ring. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just got tools all over the place. This workstation is not set up. I just wanted to get into it. But as we progress here, I did use kind of everything that I bought. The solder pick I used, especially with that gold paste. I have mixed feelings on that gold paste. I mean, the more you use it, the better you get with it. But I don't know. I think those gold chips, hard solder, solid gold chips. You could buy those little tiny chips. I think that actually might work better for what I'm trying to do here, because then you could just lay it on your letter, and then it'll just melt it, get it melt right in. I think. I don't know. When I did the hard solder with the silver, it melted the freaking ring. So maybe that's maybe that's not the way to go. The solder paste melts easier without melting your ring. So for beginners, maybe the solder paste is good. I'm just a little apprehensive about the whole needle thing, because every time you use it and you stop using it, you put a little dab on there, you got to pull back on that hypodermic, the plunge there, to keep it from just constantly coming out like that. I'll put the cap on there. We had that happen with the silver solder up there too when I wasn't paying attention. I just took the needle tip off and put it right there, and I'll use that for the next ring. The solder paste did seem to hold up. It didn't crack. It didn't. The joint held up. It didn't crack. So I don't know why it cracked that first time. I mean, if you understand annealing and all that shit and quenching, for some reason that joint, even though it was fused together, it was actually weak, and the hard solder paste was actually stronger, did a better job. So I don't know. This is amateur hour here, but off to a good start. I think I could polish that. I could also throw that in the silver cleaning solution. I'm not sure what that would do, but I think I might try that. My jeweler gave me that stuff for cleaning old tarnished silver. You just dip it in there, but since I've got all sorts of stuff going on with this between the polishing and the soldering, and I think I might just dip a little bit of that solution in a separate container and then dip this in. I don't know what kind of contamination I might be putting at risk for the rest of that stuff. I know, I have it just right over here. And see, look, there's so many things I could use. I just have a fan in the window. I should really have that over there. Not sure what these people are doing, but I don't know. Got all sorts of activity going on around today. Okay. This has got dust all over it. I haven't used it in a while. What is this? Silver clean for sterling silver. Okay, but what is it? Avoid contact with all other metals, pearls, porous stones. The same instant cleaning action that removes tarnish from silver will also remove factory oxide. Doesn't really help. I kind of want to know what it is. Just some miracle cleaner, I guess. But hey, what do I got to lose? Use this on the practice ring, dip it in there, and see what I get. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same thing I used for the acid bath. You know what? It makes me wonder if it's the same shit as the acid bath. That's what it really makes me wonder, and that is something called Sparex Granule Dry Acid Compound. It's for silver and gold. Trying to see what it is. Now, for people trying to learn things, it doesn't help when they don't tell you what the hell these things are. Alright, where's that stuff? I know this stuff works wonderful on silver because I've dumped silver into it. It seems to just work good. Look, it's all spoke. It's got like, looks like dish detergent. Just a little bit. Feels like dish detergent too. It's all soapy like dish detergent. It usually causes a mess when I pull that stuff out. Alright, where's that ring? It's supposed to work instantly. You know, I should really clean this off with soap and water first, but since you're going to clean off with soap and water after this, might as well do it all at the same time. You're really just supposed to dip it and you're good. You don't really have to soak it. And actually, yes, this is kind of helping. It is kind of bringing up the gold and silver. I did delete some videos, but that card might fill up at any second. This is pretty cool. You don't usually see people doing this. You see lots of people making rings. You see lots of people doing this and that. Designs and all this. You never see anybody gold fill it. Okay, so that silver cleaning solution did help it. And I can really see some a lot of scratches from the filing. I have a serious sanding job to do, and I really need a Dremel grit sandpaper at 600. The highest I got is 320. And that's definitely going to be too much. And hand sanding it, I do have 600 paper, 600, but it's just hand sanding. It will just take all night. And it's just ridiculous. I'm not even going to think about doing that. So I don't know. I bought so much Dremel polish and stuff, so I might have something that'll take those scratches out. I'll just have to play around with it more. But it is looking pretty good. And like I was saying before the video cut off, not a whole lot of people gold fill things, gold fill their jewelry. They do all sorts of designs and this and that, but you don't see anybody gold filling. And that's why I was so interested and excited to get going on it, to see how it came out. And I'm just kind of wondering why nobody does it, because I think it's I think it's cool. I think it's cool as hell. I think it's wonderful. Granted, it is a little difficult to see the gold in the silver, but not really. You can see it here.